Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Joker's Earth Gaming is proud to present some more Blue Jays baseball here on MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the one-two Joker, as today we look to finish the 4-game series between the Houston Astros at the Toronto Blue Jays. Jays are up 3-0 in this series, looking to sweep today. The man on the mound that will try to give the Jays the win will be, of course, Kevin Gausman. Gausman has a 8-1 record with an ERA of 4.49, while Houston's man on the mound that will try to prevent from being swept by the Blue Jays will be Luis Garcia. Garcia has also had a pretty good season this year, having a 7-1 record with an ERA of 2.74. So the Jays will, of course, be looking also for their 70th win today. Houston will look for their 53rd win. Both teams are first place in the interesting. Well, both first place in their division. This game, of course, is going to be played at the Rogers Center in Toronto. It's clear skies once again, and the dome will be open. As you can see, the lineup so far scheduled to be the same, but I don't think that's going to happen. I believe the manager will definitely make some major changes here. Let's see here, we're looking at some changes here. Changes I've made. Now let's see here. How should I do this, boys and girls? Let's see. Well, let's give Bo the heads up there, and followed by Lois. Yeah, let's give Joey Bottles and Brian Bell, Justin John. Yeah, that looks good for today. So there's the lineup. Looks like Houston will have Jake Myers in today, and Willie Wagner, another rookie, gonna be in this game. Well, we now take you to John and Chris to call most of this action between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays at the Rogers Center.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton,
that's nice.
I'm
You
John
mentioned the
Shelby.
4th of July,
So
but
the
you don't
Toronto
mention
Blue
Canada
Jays
Day.
come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and They don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away and getting to start. Kevin Gossman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go now? So now the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers. Fastball in for a strike. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July.
First pitch. 107.
Yet in the game, when it was July 1st, you guys never mentioned Canada Day. Wow.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Unbelievable.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to short. Turner. Fires to
Turner
first on the run. Safe. It's an infield
does not
single to
get
start
him
the
in
ball
time.
game.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Surprised that
Here's
wasn't double
Mauricio
checked
Dubon.
by the
0 for 4 in the
Jays,
loss yesterday. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball
Hit
out
and
there
run.
towards left field.
will be a failed attempt
Varsho makes the play.
as Varsho gets it quickly in. Then it goes back to first.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Right field down the line.
But foul.
Slices foul.
The owner's
And
average
first one away.
hit the tying home run in the top of the ninth before Houston lost in the bottom of the 10th.
Left-hand hitter waits.
So, you
Spoils
know,
the
he's
two-strike
a
pitch, and
very
you'll see another.
dangerous hitter. Kevin Gossman with the full 49 average
Right-hander deals.
of an
Fights that one
ERA.
away, still 1-2.
It's 8-1 this season.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
And
Just
that's a
mid-90s
huge out
challenge
by
fastball
Toronto.
Right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
This to third.
Turner gets it.
Tosses
This
to
one's
first.
in time.
That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score.
Bo Bichette will start things off for the Blue Jays here in the
Back
bottom
now
of the
in
first,
Toronto.
facing
Starting
this
on the mound
man.
in this one, Luis Garcia. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bo Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. You
Garcia,
rewind and think back to those Giants
7-1.
teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact.
Bo keeps fouling it off. Here's Garcia with another pitch. And again foul.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Bo Bichette, the shortstop, was off in yesterday's game.
The 0-2.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Bo lays off his first pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Swings at one outside the zone, but fouls it off to keep
Righty
his
to the
guy
plate.
alive.
That's out to center field.
And the
McCormick
battle's
has it
finally
sized
over.
up.
As Bo
Puts it away
flies
for
out.
the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ryan Serven.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here's Gurriel. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gurriel, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Way out front for strike 2.
Luis Gurriel is 2-6 against Garcia.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Couple of looks there by Garcia.
The 1-2. Swings through that.
Gets
and
him
it's
to
a
chase
strikeout.
one outside the
That's the
zone,
second out.
Garcia
Well, that's
does.
always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two outs, base is empty.
Garcia having quite a battle here against Joey Votto.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Stays alive though.
Swings and misses. Struck
But
him
Garcia
out.
gets him to chase.
Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score.
So great defensive inning by both pitchers as they both shut down their opponent. We go to the
Second inning
inning
set to
now.
go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Diaz came in yesterday's game as a defensive replacement.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Flies out there.
And takes low for ball 1. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball.
So Alex Brookman, by the stats, is 2 for 12 against Kevin Gosney in his career.
And downstairs.
The fans are letting him hear it as the overrated chants are coming loud.
In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
And Brookman flies out.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
McCormick.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And first offering is fouled off.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
But
Makes
it's
the grab, and
smashed
that'll end the
right
inning.
to Varsho's
Astros
to
are
end the
down
inning.
quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
The home run leader in the major leagues is due up for the Blue Jays.
And we're back. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
The first baseman.
Brandon Belt did not hit a home run in yesterday's game. Came close, but was short by a couple of feet.
Garcia back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Luckily, foul for the Houston Astros there.
And the righty deals.
That's
one
it
hit
well.
Center field. That's
back. And Beatty gets out of here.
That one felt good. His 47th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can
and
see
for the
that's what
fourth
he
game in a
expects of
row, the
himself,
Jays
and
have
that
opened the
after at bat,
scoring.
He's that confident.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
421 feet over the center field wall
Justin
to give the
Turner
Jays
now,
a one-run
good
lead.
power, not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball left side.
Justin Turner, who's been off for a couple days, is back in today. He's career at 197 home runs.
Pitch. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Makes
And
the
Turner
catch for
flies
the
out.
out.
Well, tackling popped out.
The left fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ended up being the winning run in yesterday's game after he got his 20th double of the season.
The wind of the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field.
And unfortunately, that's not hit
And
well
there's two
enough.
down.
As it goes right to the center fielder for the second out.
The second baseman.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Garcia has answered well after giving up the home run to Belt.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Kiner-Falefa is 1-10 in his
One run
career.
across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Kiner-Falefa batting .325.
In the air,
Well,
left field.
whoa,
And he
line
makes the
out
grab.
by a
And
reaching
that ends the
shortstop.
inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
And as you see there, that was 47 home runs for Brandon Belt, who leads the
And welcome
league
back to the
with
ballpark.
that number.
Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, number 28. The right-hander back to work. Out towards left center. Kiermaier trying to get there.
And
He's
the
got it.
rookie
And a
flies
quick
out.
number one.
Unlucky for John Singleton.
Will Wagner.
And the batter will be the shortstop. That's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
He had a hustle to get that second out.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Reached
Jake
on an infield
Myers.
single his first time.
Also came in yesterday's
Swing and
game
a
as a
miss.
pitch runner,
Slider right there.
0-1.
but failed to score. He is 2-5 against Kevin,
That one out to right.
and now he's 2-6.
Gurriel handles the chance. So no runs, no
Go
hits, no errors,
Hill.
and no one left. We
Get
head down to the
the
home
third
half of
foul.
inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Ryan Serven. The wind and the pitch. That one not close. Ball 1.
Fans didn't like that pitch, and they're letting Garcia hear it.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
And
Diaz
it is
makes
caught.
the grab. And there's one down.
Catcher pops out
Batting ninth,
to the
the center
catcher.
fielder,
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier.
Kiermaier, he's had 3 home runs in this series.
Fought off foul.
He ended up getting his 11th home run in yesterday's game.
Kicks and deals. That's towards center. McCormick has it sized up.
And there's too much
Snags
hang
it for
time
the
on
second
that.
out.
And that's the second out for Houston.
Now batting, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's
So
0
we're
for
back to
1.
the top of the order.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Bo is 2-13 against Garcia. He has struck out once.
Fly ball center field.
Gets the end of the
Makes the
bat,
grab on the run. And
which
that is that.
unfortunately
Offense held in
means
check
it
there.
gives
3 innings
the
complete.
shortstop
It's the Blue Jays 1
enough time
and
to
the
get
Astros
that
nothing.
out.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Duvall has
the
hit a home
former
run in
Gold
this
Glove winner,
series.
29
He is
years
3
old.
and 7.
And he was born in Honduras.
So far for the series.
Kicks and fires.
Duvall
And he deals.
looks like he's being choosy.
Stays alive.
Can't be too choosy when it comes to some pitchers here. Especially in a good pitcher like Kevin
And a
Gosman.
pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped
Hit
it first.
right to the
It's never fun going back to the
Justin
dugout after
Turner.
hitting the line
Scoops
drive
that
that
up.
finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great
And a
contact,
beautiful line
you feel
out
like you've
there.
done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Drilled to right, way
Everest
back
gets
there,
his
and
4th
that is
home
gone.
run of the series.
That's one way to quiet the crowd. That's his 4th home run of the series. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And the
A
superstar
good hitter
comes
gets
through
pitch recognition
again.
early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it.
Everybody
and got all
knew it on that 392-foot homer.
One down. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down.
Kiermaier hustled there to get the second out.
now batting, the catcher.
So 2 down now. And here is Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. In the air out to center. Kiermaier trying to get
runs
there.
for it
He's got
and
it,
gets
and
it.
that'll end the inning.
But the
Yordan
damage is
Alvarez
done.
goes yard for Houston. All even at 1 apiece.
We go to the bottom of the 4th, see if the Jays can regain the lead against the tough pitcher in Garcia.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you.
right
And
fielder.
leading off the bottom of the
Joker.
fourth, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel trying to start things off right for Toronto here in the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if he can do well against Garcia here. Righty versus righty matchup.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Garcia in favor with an 0-2 count now. Looking to strike out Gurriel Jr.
Now one miss.
Can't get him to chase there.
This one popped up.
And that's going to
Altuve drifts towards it.
be an easy out.
Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Garcia doing a good job today.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Struck out swinging his first time.
Votto's only been in one game in this series. This is his second one. He has yet to get a hit.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
He remains hitless.
And makes the grab. And there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell. He's already homered in this game.
Will they dare pitch to him again? They do.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard on the ground to first. He
Low
takes it
pitch,
himself to the
which
bag,
gets
and that'll do
Brandon
it.
Belt to pretty much
Blue
here,
Jays go
grounder
down
out.
in order. Still tied, 1-1.
Fifth inning now. Alex Brickman due up.
Back now in Toronto. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2.
Here comes a pitch.
Alex Bregman.
Out there to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts
Kiermaier
it away
there.
for the out.
Looks like this is going to be a really good game. As
And the batter now,
Houston
Chas McCormick. 0 for 1
has
so
lost
far.
the first 3 games of this 4-game series, looking not to be swept.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
1-2.
McCormick has swung early twice now.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Struck him
And
out
he gets
looking.
caught looking.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right
And
there.
I
You
believe
look at the
he
sequence in
remains
that at bat, and
hitless
he hadn't
in
thrown
this
it yet,
series.
so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. That was pretty much
And now
dead
the first
on.
baseman, 0
I don't
for
know
1 with
what
a fly
he was
out
looking
to
at.
center. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Oh, the throw is over his head.
But a good recovery by Kevin Gosman there.
Waste
So
no
don't
time
advance.
there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The young rookie, Willie Wagner, is 1-5 in this series.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
And the
Third
young
out.
man strikes out
So no
and
runs here
inning.
and a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1.
He's looking to regain the lead as we step into the bottom of the fifth. But the score remains 1-1.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Garcia back to work. This one in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up, and he makes the catch.
McCormick makes it look easy for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Valshow's done pretty decent this series. He's 6 of 15.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Looks like he swung early there. 0-2 count now to Varsho. Late swing, fouls that off. Count remains 0-2.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Garcia having quite a battle here against Varsho.
The 0-2. Hammer, base hit.
Varsho gets on base.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kiner-Falefa is 3 for 13 in this series.
Here goes the
Varsho runs.
Pitch in for a strike.
And that is
Safe at
throw
second,
is
and
well
he
late.
easily steals the bag.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there
Easy.
behind the dish.
14
A good,
stolen
accurate
base
throw is
there.
just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw
Don't
a
know
little bit
what
right
the
there.
catcher
Didn't
is
finish
doing
it off.
now.
It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it across.
It goes
That
right to
takes
the
care
third
of
baseman.
Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor
And
like him, he is
Kiner-Falefa
looking
fails
forward to
to
making up
advance.
for it in his next at-bat.
Dalton Varsho.
And now, Ryan Servin. First time up was a pop-out.
Jays have been in this situation before with a catcher at the plate and Varsho on
Pounding
second.
ball here, rolls foul.
What I'm talking about was the last
Two
game
outs.
where Danny
And one in
Jansen
scoring position.
hit Dalton Varsho in, which ended up being the game winner. Of course, this isn't Danny Jansen. This is
There's a
Brian
pitch we
Silva.
haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
0-2 count now. 2 outs. Man on
Right into
second.
the plate. And that's outside. And a count
Doesn't
1-2.
get him to chase. Garcia up to 50 pitches now, trying to get out of this inning unscathed.
Swing
And
a
does.
miss. He struck him out. Slider
And
got him for strike
at the
3.
end of 5, this game remains
Sometimes he wears the
a
emotion on the
1-1
sleeve, but that's
battle where
okay as
these
long as he's getting
two
results.
pitchers
And right
with
there,
great
thrilled with the
records.
punch out to get out of a
Garcia
jam.
7-1, Kevin Gosman 8-1 is pitching a storm right now. We go to the 6th, all
And
tied
welcome back to the
at
ballpark.
1 apiece.
Now it's the DH, Jake Myers. And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
The
Well,
difference
these
between
Astros
these
digging
two
into their
pitchers
numbers
is
have to be
the
happy with the swings they're
ERA.
taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one in the air center field.
And that's
Kiermaier
another out
makes
for
the grab.
Toronto.
One up, one down.
Different story between these two pitchers besides their record. This is the ERA.
Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon.
Kevin Gosman came into this game with a 4.49.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
While Garcia
Well, the last 10 games
entered
or
the
so
game
have been
229.
anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, hit it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Last time Yo Alvarez faced off, he got a
Comes
homer,
0-1
which tied this game.
and fouled off.
He's gotten
With
4
2
home
strikes,
runs
may
in
see
this
some
series.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The
Kind of
pitch.
surprised Toronto's pitching to
Swing
him.
and a miss at the splitter, and it's
And
a
that's a
strikeout.
Well, that
huge
splitter
second
out of
out.
the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
That was gutsy by
Here's the former
Toronto.
MVP, Jose Altuve. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Ground ball, left side.
And Garcia gets
Turner to
out
first,
in with
and
9
they get
pitches.
Altuve for the out, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
So here comes Garcia of the Houston Astros to try to keep this
Bottom
game
of the
tied at
6th
1
inning.
apiece,
And now for the
going
Jays,
to the
Kevin
bottom of the
Kiermaier.
6th.
Kiermaier.
And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
So
those
Kevin
first pitch
Kiermaier
numbers
will
tell me
fall
they should
1
try to
and
find a way to
6
slow
in
this game
Garcia
down a bit.
lifetime.
Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Garcia has a favorable record against Bo Bichette.
Ripped on a line, and it goes just foul.
Bo's only been on base 2
All tied up
times
here at
out
the
of
bottom of the
14
6th.
appearances. Oh, 2 count now. Second
One
generation
down, base is
shortstopper.
empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him.
Yeah.
2 gone after the strike.
Caught
Take
chasing
a
one
look at the
outside the
three-pitch
zone,
sequence here.
drop
Pretty
strike,
simple in terms
but
of
they
putting
get
away
him
at the
out
plate.
anyway.
Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode,
That's
but all
the
you can
second
do is
time
hope to foul
Bo
that
has
off.
struck out against
Lourdes
Garcia
Gurriel
this
Jr.
in his career.
Hit in
Lourdes
the air,
Gurriel
center
hit the
field.
deep.
McCormick trying to get there. That is the inning.
But it runs out of real estate. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Never mind. That's a misquote. Stays in the yard. And we are still tied at 1.
New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Gosman back to work. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that's a big hit when you think about it.
For second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Anytime
And
you rip a line drive the other way,
Diaz
you
gets
feel
his
really
17th
good about
double.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base.
Not going to do that, Chris, with a pop-up
Brings
like
it
that.
in. And there's one away.
That keeps the man at second, still in scoring position. Houston trying
So next
to
up for Houston, Chas McCormick.
take the lead here.
Oh, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Jay's got to feel a little bit of a relief here.
Pounding ball to Belt. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance
Does
to drive in
advance
the
the
go-ahead
runner.
run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And
But,
here's the first baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Jays elect to walk the rookie.
Now batting, shortstop.
So two down. Now it's the shortstop.
To face another rookie. This young man, of course, made his Major League debut against the Blue Jays this season. He's gotten one hit against the Jays in this series.
And that one fouled off.
So imagine how he would feel if he could
With
give
the
Houston
go-ahead
the
run
lead
at
for the
third,
first time
here
in
the
this
top half of
series.
inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Connor Falefa throws the
But
first
Connor
in time.
Falefa makes
They
the
miss a
play,
big chance to take
and
the
this
lead
game
here
remains
late. 2 left on.
tied.
7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Joey Votto.
Designated hitter.
Joey Votto, who's remained hitless in this series.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
As Garcia has came out again for the 7th inning. He's close to 60 pitches.
Here's a high fly
Ball
ball out
hits
to
it
center.
deep, but
McCormick
that
has it
will
sized up.
die
Drops
into the
glove.
center fielder's
And
glove.
a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
The
Brandon
only
Belt.
man
He's
that's
already
been
homered here in this
able
one.
to knock a little bit of the armor away in Garcia, Brandon Belt.
That one fouled off.
Brandon Belt, of course, his opening
Bases
home
empty,
run
one
the
away.
first
Near
time
the
he
bottom of
came
the
up.
7th. Towards first, and foul ball.
First baseman almost caught that. That would have been a heck of a defensive play.
Here's the 0-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Garcia might be giving Belt a little bit of a message there. Belt again fouls it off.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him.
Belt gets caught as
Big
that
power guy
one
right there and generating so
apparently
much bat speed.
crossed
It's
the
hard
swing,
to
crosses
bring that
the
to a
plate
halt
by
once you've committed.
the
They
ruling
try
of
to
the
check
home
swing,
play
just couldn't do
umpire.
it.
Here's Turner now.
I don't
Really
know
thriving
about
with
it,
the bat
but
this
they
season
said
here
he
at home.
did it. So now it's up to Justin Turner to try to do something here.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Swings like
It really
that
looks
won't
like these
do it.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Luckily that goes out of play.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball
Unfortunately, this is going to be a fly out.
He's got it, and that will end the inning.
And this game, after 7 innings, still remains tied at 1 apiece. Here comes Kevin Gosman to try to got the eighth down.
Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the DH, Jake Myers. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Myers, who is a very fast runner, attempted to get on base with a bunt, but fails to do so. But he will get on base with that hit. So, a very dangerous runner.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2
on
count.
base
Too
now.
good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. That one drilled left field. Makes the grab. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
Barshow just gets that in time.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3.
Oh no, here we go again.
In the
He
air,
hits
pretty
it
deep out to
deep.
center field. Kiermaier
It looks
gets
like
there.
it's
He's under
going
it.
to dive
Brings
short.
it in. Out.
So the runner
Number
goes
2.
back to first. Myers surprisingly hasn't stolen the base.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. High fly ball out towards left
Altuve,
field.
long
That's back there.
time. Houston Astros
gone.
has finally broken this game.
A massive home run. His 14th of the year. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Everybody knew it as soon as it left the bat. So now Houston, all they have to do
No doubt in my mind,
is
just
get
about
the game
everybody
down
in this
defensively.
ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And first offering is fouled off.
They let to have Kevin still pitch.
2 outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kiermaier under it. Makes the play, and it's
They
out
do
number
get the
3.
third out, but the damage
Two
is
come across
done.
to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch.
Because
Ground
his
ball
day
up the
is
middle.
done. They leave it to the
Throw
reliever,
is low, and he can't pick it.
and Barshow gets on base. And he's 6. Done by the shortstop there.
So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now, this
Down
guy's
at the
definitely
left,
looking for a big swing of the bat
0-2.
right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's helped the
Middle.
Bill. Could be a double play
There's
out
one.
of situation.
And 2.
And it
In
is.
time to first for the double play.
Well, the shortstop makes the decision,
A
commits
huge
to it,
6-3
touches
double
second
play.
himself, and then a strong throw across the diamond to get that second out. Really nice job.
Tremendous job there.
Ryan Servin digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back.
Servin's been hitless today. He's struck it out and popped out. He's only 1-5 in this series. His only hit was a home run.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted.
That's
left
hit
field.
high,
Alvarez in position.
but too much hang time
He's
on
there.
that.
He's got it.
And that will
And
end
that is
the
that.
inning. And so we go to the 9th inning where the Jays are down by 2. It's 3-1 for the Houston Astros as we go into the top of the 9th.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Alex Bregman. Out of the bullpen
There's
for the
Swanson
Jays.
coming
Eric
in,
Swanson.
so that's
This guy's a strike
it
thrower.
for Kevin
He's done an
Gosman.
excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And Swanson, his job is to
Pitch.
keep the
And that's
score where it's
downstairs and
at.
outside.
1-0.
Surprisingly, Houston has only
Hammers
gotten,
that one deep left field and forget it.
I was about to say 9, but now that's 10 home runs in this series.
His second home run of the series, and they add on. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll
Richmond
boost the
hits
win
his
probability
13th
for
of the
sure.
year, and now it's a 3-run lead. So there's a good chance Houston may avoid being swept by the Blue Jays.
Chas McCormick will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
McCormick has yet to get a hit in this series.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. To third.
And McCormick finally gets
And
his
it gets
first
by
base
him.
hit of the series.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Johnson
Left-hand
is
batter
in the
waits.
rookie.
Chop to
Hits it.
first. Bell. Over
They
to
get
second for one.
the
How
second,
about that
and
double
they
play?
do get
The 3-6-1 double
The
play,
six-
in my opinion, is one of the toughest
3-6-1
plays to
double
make.
play.
You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Pitching change here. Aaron Luke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And Luke pitching his second game in a row now. I imagine this is just for the lefty versus lefty matchup. Of course, Jays will have to answer
Digging in,
Houston
number
in the
90.
bottom of the 9th.
That's in for a strike.
They're currently down by 3 runs. The young rookie man, Billy Wagner, has only gotten 1 hit. Like I said, he made his major league debut against
2
the
down,
Blue
nobody
Jays.
on. Here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Surprise! Houston has 3 rookies on the roster. 2 of them made their major league debut against the Blue Jays in this series.
2 down, nobody on. That misses. Now 1-2.
That's when you always
And
want as a
Luke
pitcher. Down at the
letting
knees, and it
his
looked to me
feelings
like he's
know what
barking.
he
That's
thought
a
about
strike.
that pitch.
Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
That did look like strike 3. It's a 1-2 count here.
The 1-2.
2 out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And Wagner having a heck of a battle
Good
here
battle here.
for the young
About
man.
to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Here comes pitch number 10. And
Throws the
Foley
first in
covers it
time.
defensively to get the
One
out.
more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major
Alex
League Baseball,
Brickman
and it's on
has
the
made
show.
it a 4-1 game. Houston's 3 outs away from
Welcome back, and here
avoid
comes the
being
closer,
swept.
Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
27th game of the
Kevin
season for
Kiermaier.
Hader.
Kiermaier.
He's gone 14 saves.
As the lefty gets to work. Tap to first. The flip to the pitcher.
Kevin
covering,
Kiermaier
and the
will
leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
ground
Really
out.
nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bo Bichette has been hitless today.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Josh Hader, of course, coming in trying to get the save and the win
Swing
for
and a high fly
Houston.
ball down the right field line.
And he
Duvall
is 1 out
throws it
away
in,
from
and
doing
there's 2
that.
away.
So the Jays are down to their final out.
So they're down to their final out. And it's
Luis
Lourdes
Gurriel
Gurriel
Jr., who has been hitless today. He's 0-3. Trying to keep the Jays alive.
Swing and a miss.
Whoa!
And that one missed
That
by a
pitch was
ton.
inside. But did not hit him.
On the ground to third.
It's going to be a close
No play, that's an
play.
infield single.
And
1 out away
gets-
from this game being over, but an
and
infield single
keeps
keeps
the
them alive.
Jays
They're still
alive with
breathing,
that
and maybe this
hustle.
provides that last-minute spark.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto.
With Joey Votto up, the Jays have a decision to make here. They will
Pinch hitter
pick
coming
Vlad
on,
Guerrero
Vladimir Guerrero
Jr.
Jr. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
He hasn't done too well against Houston in this series, but they believe in him.
Bounce
He
to
hits
third.
it. Third
Bregman.
baseman gets it this time.
Throw
And
to
this
first. Ball
time,
game.
he
And the Astros
gets the
claim
throw
the win here behind some great pitching and
on
defense.
target to
Sometimes
get
it takes just
the
getting
out.
away from home. Players can sort of come together,
And
connect a little bit
Houston
more than
avoids
they do when they're
being
at home with their
completely
families.
swept by the
And
Blue
that can
Jays
breed
with
to
the
success on the
win.
field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1
Kevin
the final here
Goslin will
today.
go
For Chris
and drop
Singleton and
to
our entire outstanding
8-2
crew here at
record.
MLB The Show. I'm
While
John Shelby
Luis
saying so long.
Garcia goes to an 8-1 record. Of course, Hader gets his 15th save of the year, which of course gave the Houston the win to avoid the complete series swept by the Blue Jays. It was quite a battle until about the, I believe it was I think the 8th inning? Yes, it was the 8th inning, where Houston scored 2 runs in the 8th, top of the 8th, which was, of course, a home run by Jose
1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base.
Alvia, the longtime Houston Astros second baseman now. Probably said his name wrong. Either way, he hit a 2-shot homer, which made it a 3-1 game. Then, of course, Alex Beekman, he goes 1-4 today. He gets a home run in the top of the 9th. Jose HOU goes 1-4 with that plus 2-shot homer, like I said. Then Brickman, of course, goes 1-4 with a home run in the 9th. Yaz Alvarez goes 1-4 and gets his 4th home run of the series, which tied the game originally in the 4th inning. Brandon Belt, he goes 1-3, gets his 47th home run, leading the league overall with 47 home runs. Like I said, he goes 1-3. Dalton Varsho, he goes 1-3. Vlad Guerrero comes in as a pitch hitter. Unfortunately, does not do the job, ends up grounding out to end the game, which gave, of course, Houston the 4-1 win. And like I said, Houston avoids being completely swept by the Blue Jays with today's win. I want to thank John and Chris for calling most of the action between these two first-place clubs, as Houston might have a little bit of hope when they will face off again, maybe in the postseason, by beating the Jays today 4-1. Until then, this is the 1-2 Joker officially signing out. Thank you for watching MLB The Show 24 of this episode of Blue Jays Baseball. See you next time on the show.